What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the long-awaited return of Effing Terrible Sports, the Effing Terrible podcast. I am always effing terrible, and with me, Florida Steve. What's up, dude?
What's up?
Dude, what game are you on Red Zone right now? It's Sunday. It's the Sunday after Thanksgiving, so so everyone knows it's the Sunday after Thanksgiving. So we had the Thursday slate, the Friday games, and now it's Sunday. What are you watching?
I'm watching a 3-3 Blackhawks Ducks game.
Okay, so I got 3-3 Blackhawks. The Blackhawks are playing the Ducks, and it is about to go into the third. We got 1 second left in the second.
Yeah,
I got the Hawks bottom left. Good comeback by them. They were down.
very good. Two
Two nothing
goals in less than a minute.
right away. And I don't know where the last few weeks they started out so promising. In the last few weeks, the last 6 games, they just can't find a win. So yeah, I got them bottom left. And then I have the full game of Minnesota, Seattle top left, full game of Pittsburgh, Buffalo top right, red zone in the middle on the main TV, and on the bottom down here I got Flames, Hurricanes.
All right, I'm going straight red zone now that we're going into the third. We got intermission, so I'm going straight back to the red
for
zone.
sure. Let's have a conversation about what planet we all live on.
What planet do we all live on?
Let's just stick because we're watching Red Zone. Let's talk about NFL.
This is
an alternate planet.
This coincides with the release of Stranger Things. We are certainly living Stranger Things. We are in the upside down.
We're in the upside down.
Nothing makes sense.
No, none of it does. So, and we just, I'm gonna spend the rest of my week having to deal with this shit. I might as well get the Band-Aid off. With the Rams losing,
yeah.
With the Rams losing to the Carolina Panthers, the fucking Chicago Bears are the 1 seed.
You got your 1 seed. I don't want to dwell on this specific topic because I would like to do a full hour with a guest Bears fan.
I know who it is, and I know what you're saying, and I know who it is, and I like him, but I just don't want to talk about the Bears.
I know, but we have to talk about the Bears because the Bears are doing things that here's what it boils down to. And again, I don't want to harp on this because I think we could do a solid full hour on this team. The Bears won the coaching jackpot.
They did that for sure.
That's all this is. This is good coaching.
Yeah. But like that being said, which I agree with you, we've already said that. That's already been done. But to me, the Bears are like that fat friend who's not funny who always scores at the bar.
You?
Oh, no, I'm hilarious. And that's why I pulled my wonderful wife. I'm funny. I'm talking about the fat guy who isn't funny and it doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? Because, like, it doesn't make sense. The Bears don't make sense.
They're a group of, I would say, mediocre talent with great coaching. That's why they make sense. And let's be honest, the NFC North is not great. I thought it was going to be much better, especially the way the Packers opened up the season, smashing the Lions. I thought the Packers were going to be like a juggernaut team. I thought the Lions would be a juggernaut team. And they're good teams, but they're not great. And the
I don't know
are just winning games.
There are no great teams in the NFL.
Can we say that?
Who's the great team in the NFL? Who's the team you're going to turn on on Sunday and go, there's no way they lose that? They're not going to lose because they never lose. They're too good. It's not the Bills.
It's not the Bills.
If you're telling me it's the 9-2 Patriots, it's not them.
It kind of is right now.
But you still can see them losing any game they play.
Yeah, but I'm quickly not.
So you're telling me it's them or the Broncos? So you're saying it's them or the Broncos?
Listen, I'm quickly tuning into New England games, Broncos games, Seattle games,
What year is this?
I don't know, but those are the games I'm looking for. I'm watching those teams because I don't understand why they're good, but they're good. And you know what? As much as you hate to say it, and I hate to say it, the Bears are kind of that team too. They're a good team they're fun to watch.
Their defense is just terrible, and why people aren't taking advantage of it, I'll never understand.
I don't understand either, but I
And
don't know.
why is the whole world not stopping the run? If I'm Green Bay next week, I'm stacking the box and saying, "All right, Caleb Williams beat me downfield."
That's what teams haven't adjusted to.
They needed. How have you not? I
I
don't. I don't know what I'm talking about, and I know that's what needs to happen.
Yeah, because Caleb Williams is not accurate. He'll never be accurate. But
And he
guess
can't
what?
read defenses, so he doesn't put the. He misses wide open throws.
Yep. But
He's
guess what?
tolerable.
They're the number one team.
But again, this is just like fantasy. It's the guy who wins the very beginning of the season and then gets blasted the first round of the playoffs.
Well, I won't know anything about that this year.
Me neither.
Sucks. I don't know, but the Bears are good.
Well, I might sneak in, but we'll see. We'll see. We don't need to talk about our fantasy league.
No one cares. The Bears are good. Sam Darnold's good. Daniel Jones is good.
Well, Daniel Jones lost today too.
Yeah, he did, but he's still good. He still is having a good season. We're not taking that away from a loss.
Yeah, I mean, he's having an okay. Let me put it this way: Daniel Jones, whether he's good or not, is not important. He is head and shoulders better than what we thought he was.
Yes, and we've had this conversation in private. That what we're seeing, what I think we're seeing, this is the only thing I could put it on, is that the GMs of these teams are moving on from quarterbacks faster than owners are moving on from GMs.
And coaching.
But I don't even put it on coaching. I think coaching deserves a little bit more longevity than it gets. But that's another conversation. The GMs are drafting quarterback after quarterback. They're moving on for quarterbacks, not looking at their whole team. Because you take Daniel Jones off a piss poor Giants team and put him on the Colts with an offensive line and a couple receivers and a fantastic running back. Oh, all of a sudden Daniel Jones can play quarterback. Well, Daniel Jones.
Same thing with Sam Darnold.
Yeah, they could probably always play quarterback. We're not asking him to be the greatest. We're not asking him to be Tom Brady. Just don't F up and lose games. And that's what they're both doing.
We've said this all along. Every single quarterback, all the way down to the practice squad in the NFL, can throw the living piss out of a football.
Correct.
Like the arm talent and athleticism on all these guys, we may look at them and be like, "Oh, that guy's a bum." But in the grand scheme of athleticism, they're phenomenal. They're freaks. And the things they can do with the football are amazing. It's all the intangibles in between and how quickly they can process.
Yeah.
And if you give some of these guys that extra second, look at Baker. Another game where Baker wins today.
Baker's the best example because he was on a piss poor Browns team. Then he went to a piss poor Carolina team. They're both like, this guy sucks. He can't play football. Oh, give him a little bit of talent. One game, 4 hours in Los Angeles, lights it up. Goes to Tampa Bay, lights it up.
Yeah. It's a topsy-turvy world. Aaron Rodgers is engineering a touchdown drive against the Bills right now.
Yep. Because Aaron Rodgers is good again.
He's throwing, and that's the other thing about the Bears season. Last week, you play the Steelers, and again, you're touched by God's season. No Aaron Rodgers. You're kryptonite, right? So here's my question. Aaron Rodgers comes into your house, pisses in your Cheerios. Do you play this as well when you play against Philadelphia in Philadelphia? I don't think so. But I'm just saying, like, this season is touched by God for the Bears. This is a punishment for me. God doesn't give with both hands. Right now, good things are going well in my life. And he's like, you can't have it all, big guy. So no more Bears being bad. And I'm like, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, is that Jalen Warren touchdown?
Well, that's what you got.
You're delayed. I'm sorry about that, bud.
That's fine. Don't worry about that.
At least it's not a World Series or anything. But yeah, I don't understand the NFL right now. It all doesn't make sense.
I mean,
What you're telling me is that the Chiefs may not make the playoffs?
that's what I was just gonna say. So Sam Darnold's good, Daniel Jones is good, Aaron Rodgers is back. The Chiefs suck. Lamar sucks. What are we doing?
I don't understand any of it.
I mean, I hate to say this because I'll be there. I'll be glued to the TV. But when we get to the playoffs, this is going to be a different looking playoff.
Oh, you mean how the Jaguars just took first place?
Yes. This is going to be a different looking playoff this year. And we're going to have teams in there where you're going, wait, why are they in? Is this the NIT? Is this the NIT of the NFL?
You remember the year that it was Blake Bortles versus Tom Brady in the AFC title game?
Yes, I do.
It's like that.
It is like
you're like, what the fuck? Who is this? What's going on? I don't like any of it. Makes me uncomfortable. I don't like change.
This year's playoffs are going to look dumb to the football fan.
It's going to look, literally, the playoffs and the Super Bowl most likely are going to be like they're being sung in Spanish. You see what I did there?
I like it.
You see what I did there?
I like it.
It's a halftime show reference.
Here's what I think will happen. This is my prediction. We're going to get a bunch of teams that we don't expect to be in the playoffs. And the few teams that get in because we're like, oh yeah, they belong there. They seem like they should be there. They're going to run through. That's just my prediction. Is the teams that we think should be there versus the teams who we're like, what? The Bears are in? The Jags are in? They're going to get run through.
I will tell you.
I think, but you know what? I've thought a lot of things this year, and I've been wrong about every single one of them. So
on Friday, the amount of money that I put on what I thought makes me not know what I think anymore.
Correct.
The amount of money I lost on Friday on the Bears and Eagles game makes me think I may not have any idea what the fuck I'm talking about. The only thing that made me feel better about myself is this morning I forced myself to throw another $100 in the account to throw $100 on the Niners to beat Shador, and that one cashed.
Well, that's going to cash. He's had a rough go. So here, we've had the conversation about Shador, correct? We both didn't think he was a top prospect. We both thought he was getting by on dad's name. Sure, he had some good throw. He can throw the ball. That dude can throw the ball. There's no doubt about it.
So can Tyler Bagent.
Right. But here's what I'm going to say. As we're having this conversation about guys like Sam Darnold, Baker Mayfield, Daniel Jones, are you willing to write him off? You see his athleticism. The dude can throw a ball. And he's accurate. He's accurate. He can throw a deep ball. Are you going to write him off if he sucks for the Browns? Or are you going to go, wait until this dude gets a chance behind an Indianapolis offensive line?
I'm going to write him off for the simple reason that I've never worked this guy out. I've never watched him do things. And I don't care if you are Satan himself. If you have the talent to quarterback a football team and be a winner, a team will take a chance on you in the first or second round. They all saw that he didn't have that.
You're wrong. You're wrong. You're telling me
Ray Lewis killed a guy.
Sorry. We're talking Ray Lewis versus Shedeur Sanders. Apples and oranges. That dude was a stud.
I'm saying if Shedeur was the man.
Okay. Answer this honestly. Are you telling me that teams didn't purposely walk away from that dude and not draft him for A, his attitude, B, the spotlight he's going to bring, and the media attention he's going to bring, and C, his dad is going to be there? Are you telling me teams didn't pass on him because of that, or did they pass because he wasn't talented?
I think they looked at him and said, you are a backup quarterback, and all that you bring to the table is not worth it. He may be the next Tyrod Taylor.
Who was great today. Who's always
I mean,
Great for the
It's
role.
in perspective.
For the role he's asked to play, he was great.
There's nothing wrong with Tyrod Taylor.
Every
I'm
time
all for
Tyrod
it.
Taylor gets in a game, the dude is good.
He's I mean, he's probably more Tyrod than he is Geno. I mean, maybe he. You know what? If things go well and he ends up on good teams eventually, he could be a Fitzmagic.
I totally agree.
He's a guy who won't win you
I'm
a
not.
lot of games, but he may not win you a lot of games, but he's always going to have that one game where it's like, oh, did he throw for 700 yards again?
Yeah.
Like once a year?
So when he was drafted, we predicted him together collectively. We predicted him not be a good quarterback. We're like, he's a career backup. That's fine. If he gets in the right situation, though, I'm not willing to write him off right now as a starting quarterback. Because
he's a career backup at best. And the thing is we may never know.
Yeah.
So we'll see. It didn't look good today.
Again,
I don't know that it ever will look good.
Right, he was under pressure the entire time. I actually tuned into some of that game because I was like, I got to see what's happening here. It's the Browns, man. The one team he said he would never go to, he went to, and now we see why he didn't want to ever go there. Because
well, the thing is here's the problem. The reason he ended up there is because he started making statements before he got drafted, deciding where he was going to go.
I totally
he should have kept his mouth shut and smiled and said, I'll be happy to be in the NFL because that's a beautiful opportunity for me.
That's 100% what he should have done. That's 100% what he should have done. We're in full agreement. But that goes to my point. That's why he ended up on the Browns. Not because he wasn't talented enough to get drafted. He ended up going where he went because people were like, shut up.
I think he may have been technically on talent, maybe a second to a third, maybe mid-second round. I don't think he was a first-round talent, but everything else made him bottom of the pile. Because they're
totally
like, fuck this.
Yeah, we were in total lockstep with that. We totally agreed on that. I think he's better than where he got drafted, and I'm not willing to write him off based on what he does with the Browns. That's all I'm saying.
That being said, no, I agree with you. Now, that being said, prior to him getting into the draft process, you did make a very, very bold bet that he was going to have a better rookie contract than Trevor Lawrence.
Rookie contract.
That bet is over.
That bet's over because I didn't anticipate him getting drafted by the Browns.
So because you were basically betting against the entire field there because you didn't even know where he was going to go. That was when he was still a Buffalo.
Well, what?
That was when he was still a Colorado Buffalo.
Correct. But I knew the likelihood of him going to a better team than the Jags was likely.
And that didn't happen.
I didn't see it playing out the way it did. He got drafted by Cleveland.
No one did.
I lost that bet.
No one did.
I know I lost that bet. Unless Cleveland decides that they're going to figure out how to draft offensive linemen like 5 Joe Thomases, it's over. I lost that bet. But I didn't anticipate him going to the Browns. I anticipated him going to a better team.
Here, what team do you think will get better first, the Jets or the Browns?
No. No, it'll be the Jets. It'll be the Jets because in our lifetime we've seen good Jets teams.
Yeah,
we saw what good coaching and a good GM can do for a defense that carried Mark Sanchez.
I got another question for you because you see him every Sunday. What are the likelihood the Jets or the Browns run out and get you a little Rex Ryan action? Because Stefanski's gone, right? They're going to jettison his ass. He's done. And I don't know. Is Glenn going to get fired in his first season?
No, I don't think so. Because that's a tough one. That's a tough question.
Because the Jets
I don't know that Rex Ryan ever makes a return. Although, with that being said, the Bears did bring back Mike Martz, who was well past his prime, had no idea what the NFL was, traded Greg Olsen because tight ends are to block, not catch balls. So anything could happen. I don't anticipate Rex Ryan coming back, and I don't see it.
Doesn't it seem like a Brown thing to do? To fire Stefanski and get Rex Ryan?
It seems like a Browns or Jets thing to do. They're terrible franchises.
What about a little Belichick action, him and his girlfriend?
I think Belichick makes his run here at North Carolina and walks away. He's gone. He's done.
I don't know that Belichick is ever going to make a run at anything. Did you see the video or the photo that we posted on Effing Terrible's social media of him going to his adult girlfriend's adult co-ed cheerleading competition?
God bless him. God bless him.
How far the mighty have fallen.
Have they?
Yeah, dude. We went. Listen, I'm going to tell you right now.
Stop.
I'm going to tell you right now.
You're wrong.
We went from we're moving on to the next game to going to your girlfriend's adult cheerleading competition.
The key word there, your girlfriend's adult cheerleading competition, which means she's young enough and hot enough to be on an adult cheerleading squad. He's winning. You're losing. Sorry, man. Not in life.
I'm telling you right now. Here's the point. Here's the point that you're missing. That man has so much money and so much going for him. He can pull a hot girl who he doesn't have to follow around and listen to.
Solid point.
This girl lost millions of dollars for the North Carolina football program because she wanted to be more involved in their behind the scenes football documentary. Yeah. You can find a girl just as hot as her that will fuck him for his money and shut up. She's out there right now. I guarantee you, if we ran a audition through our company, through our website, to be Bill Belichick's next girlfriend, who will shut the fuck up and stay out of his business and not make him go watch cheerleading competitions, I guarantee you we would have days filled of better looking women than her. They're all out there, and they will fuck an 80-year-old man for their money.
Yes, I'm totally off base. You're 100% correct. You're 100% correct. I'm wrong.
Right? I'm just saying, I have no issue with him going out there and hitting a 23-year-old. I love it. But I'm saying there is nothing so spectacular about that 23-year-old that you let her meddle in your business and cause you all of this embarrassment. You have lost money. You have lost face. You've had to lose time being in adult cheerleading competitions when you used to be the most stoic, meanest prick in the NFL. Now everyone laughs at you. You lost your legacy because this woman runs you around doing this stupid shit when there are hotter girls who will just sit in your mansion and wait for you to nut in them. That's all.
Correct. I totally agree. I misspoke. I was short-sighted with my thinking. You're right, though. You're 100% correct.
He's winning. Don't get me wrong, but he could win more.
Right. What is Bill Belichick doing going? I was looking at it at the point from the perspective he has an adult cheerleader girlfriend, which I was like, sweet. But you're right. You're right. You don't have to go. You're Bill Belichick. You don't have to go. You don't have to do anything.
No.
You don't have to do anything.
You're Bill Belichick.
You don't have to brush your teeth in the morning. You're Bill Belichick. Take your stinky ass breath wherever you want.
You cut sleeves off of hoodies, baby. You don't need to do nothing. You don't jump through hoops for nobody. We're on to Cincinnati.
I agree.
We're on to Cincinnati. And you know what? You could date a 20-year-old cheerleader from a different school or an actual cheerleader, whatever you wanted. And if she's like, hey, I need you to come to my cheerleading competition, he'll be like, I'm moving on to the next cheerleader.
Yeah.
We're on to next cheerleader.
Yeah, no.
If you were the Belichick of old, but somehow this happened.
Yeah, the answer is no. You're right. You're 100% correct.
I don't understand it. Like, I love the idea of him going, you know what? I'm going to hit a 20-year-old. Good for you, brother. Knock it out if that's what you really want to do. But you can find a way less maintenance one. Way less maintenance is out there for the amount of money you got going on. Like, I just don't understand it. And it makes me sad because I loved everything about him. His fuck you attitude. And now he's basically toddlers and tiaras. That's what he is now. Like, he's a show mom. And it's sad.
He's a show grandpa.
Sad.
He's a show grandpa.
Yeah. Yeah. It makes me sad for him. So
So I want
But
to switch.
that,
I want to change course a little bit because we had a conversation earlier that I kind of blew your mind. In the upside down world, watching college football in the garage last night, I found myself rooting for Notre Dame. The biggest Notre Dame hater, I can't help but like that team. I like the team a lot. Marcus
the
Freeman, I
whole
like the
world is
coaching.
upside down.
That, in my opinion, I told you this morning, Notre Dame has the best coaching in college football. And I don't
Yeah.
even think it's a question. They have the best coaching. I like Notre Dame.
Just
What's
another
going on in
example
the
of how the
world?
world's going upside down.
What's going on? I might smoke
I
crack
don't
tonight
understand.
because why not? I wouldn't normally do it. It might work out. I might sell my paintings for millions of dollars if I smoke crack tonight. The world is
It's happened
upside
before.
down.
I don't get any of it. You like Notre Dame. The Bears are in first place. Bill Belichick's had adult cheerleading competitions. Sam Darnold's good. Patrick Mahomes is bad. Lamar Jackson can't win.
I say
I
go
don't
to
know.
church. I say go to church and repent
Yeah,
because
it's all coming.
the world's gonna end.
It's coming. You better hope you're all loaded up on what you need because shit's about to go real south because I don't understand anything anymore.
Doesn't make any sense.
No. So, but I am excited that it's possible that we'll be watching the college football playoff with the same hopes for teams. Because if it breaks down like this, is there another team that might sneak in that you would want to see win it?
Right now,
Yeah.
no. I'm full
Right?
blown. I told you. The only thing I hesitate to put money on Notre Dame for this year is their seeding. Let's see their path.
Yeah. You got to see how they got to get there.
And I'm a mush. I don't want to ruin your season. If I bet Notre Dame, there's no chance they win.
Yeah, and I applaud you. I appreciate you for that. But yeah, I want to see the path. But there have been some things going on in the background of effing terrible, which is why we've been a little delayed. I have been neglecting our baby for a little while. And those things will be coming to an end. But when those things are over, doesn't a college playoff game sound like a really good time to meet up somewhere?
Sounds amazing.
Seems like a good idea.
It sounds like we should
The
go to a Notre
first,
Dame game, and
the only time,
I might wear gear.
that's what I'm saying.
I
40
might wear
years
gear.
later,
Yeah.
40 years later, we can finally go to a game wearing the same hoodie.
Yeah. I think I'm down. I can't believe I'm saying it, but I think I'm down. I like this team. I like everything about them. It's their coach. It literally is. Marcus Freeman is the coach you want. He's
So
he's Tomlinson. Like,
is that because he's
no, it has nothing to do with the fact that he's black, because he's
okay.
much lighter. It's a
He
fact
is
that
lighter.
he's just a coach. Like, he's a coach you get behind. You're like, I like the way this dude does things. I like the way he talks in his press conferences. I like the way he calls plays. He's a stud.
Did the switch flip for you last night when they were up 2 touchdowns and they decided to do a fake punt on their own 20 in the second quarter? Is that when
No,
the switch flipped?
no. My switch flipped weeks ago. I just didn't have the balls to tell you.
Yeah. So here I have another question, and you know how I think, and I know I usually run things by you because you're a little smarter than I am, maybe a little bit wiser. If we were to go to a Notre Dame playoff game dressed and makeuped and in a way to try and look like Marcus Freeman, is that going to come off as like we're paying homage, or are they going to think it's wrong?
It's wrong. However, if
What
we
if we're
get
just
if we get a few more nice days here, I might be able to turn this red into a little tan.
That's what I'm saying. We tan that thing up. I'd have to do some self tanner. I'd
Yeah,
have to
no,
do
we
like I'd
can't
have
do
to
it.
get a
We
spray
shouldn't do
tan.
that. We definitely shouldn't do that. We're not recreating Soul Man. We can't do that.
Oh, the Thomas. That's one of my favorite Thomas C. Howell films.
Yeah, we can't do that.
That's a
A,
damn
du- a
shame.
dude who dressed up like an Indian to get a scholarship as a black student. I'll never get it, the premise, but it worked.
And then like we didn't notice they just recreate it when they made Just One of the Boys. But whatever.
It was a white boy.
Yeah, but it's the same
That-
idea.
But that's what threw us.
No, what kept everyone involved in that movie is what's her name showed her
Boobs.
tits at the end.
Boobs.
Yeah, boobs. So
Yeah. And Johnny
uh
Lawrence.
yeah. Well, I mean, he was the all-time greatest 80s bad guy.
Bad guy.
I know where you're going.
Did the stud.
He was the
Love
hero.
him. He's a hero.
He's the hero of that film. I would love that. I would love to go to a college playoff game where we actually cheered for the same team. It's never happened in over 40 years.
Listen, I don't understand. Again, I don't understand what's happening with the world. But I went to a Florida Gators game. Why not? It was free. Let's go.
Well, not only that, you can go there and just be in awe of what it stands for. Like the swamp is iconic.
It was cool. We were 4 rows off the field. It was bonkers. It was bonkers. It was awesome. It was so cool. And Skinny Chris got us tickets and hooked us up. It was dope. He got us a limo bus the whole way there. It was awesome.
If you haven't seen the video already, please go ahead and tell everybody to check our social media for your video and give them a little background.
Yeah, we hit up Andre Caldwell at the game. Saw him there producing something. He's working on some kind of behind the scenes documentary or something with the Gators. Where hopefully I'm gonna try to reach out. We're gonna hopefully try to get him on here. And
shot him a message this morning from the gym.
Yeah, so we'll see if we can get coolest guy, man. He was so cool. Just a normal. Like I just said, hey, what's going on, man? And he walked right up to me, and we had a long conversation. He shot a little promo for us. No hesitation. So what a really cool guy. I hope we can get him on here for like a full hour or even 30 minutes.
That would be super
really
cool. That would be a lot of fun. But yeah, out of all the things that are going on in our lives right now, everything seems odd. You're meeting Andre Caldwell. The Bears are good. You like Notre Dame. You know, right now we got Aaron Rodgers is beating the Bills. Like I'm at a loss. Like I'll be honest with you. After the Bears game Friday, when I went around all Thursday and Friday, promising everyone, I go, there's no way the Bears just win this game. They cannot win this game. And then I put all my money where my mouth was. And then they did.
They didn't just win that game either.
They won it convincingly.
They dominated that game.
They ran all over the Eagles.
That little Mongwai, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
That little bowling ball can do damage.
Yeah, Mogwai. Gizmo.
Yeah, he's Gizmo.
Yeah. I sat in bed Friday night and had a few minutes where I started to think maybe I shouldn't have a sports site anymore. Because I may not have any fucking clue what I'm talking about.
No.
Prior to Friday, I felt like I knew what I was talking about.
So in the past, we have self-admitted, like we do our previews, our NFL previews, and we're like, don't listen to anything we really say because we're morons. We don't know what we're talking about. We have an idea, but it's usually wrong. This is so wrong and upside down. It's wrong for us. Like it's
a whole different level of being. It's a whole different level of being wrong.
Correct.
You know, like saying that you thought a certain team was going to win their division and then them being dead last in their division would be really wrong. As wrong as I've been lately is more wrong than that.
Correct. And we've nailed that a few times, being upside down on a pick. We've nailed that multiple times. But even us, we couldn't think this poorly. And somehow, if we did, it would be right. Doesn't make any sense.
I don't understand anything. Like, I literally sat in bed for a little while going, maybe I'll just shut this whole thing down. You know, because
So,
I don't know that
I
I
don't-
have the right to say anything anymore. It's tough.
It's tough.
It's been a tough time for me lately with this sports. I feel very sports inadequate.
I do too, and a lot of it is stemming from the being bad at fantasy football for the first time in my life.
Oh, that'll pass. That's easy. I bet I did
Yeah,
that. I've done that for a long time.
Yeah, but it's never happened to me, so I don't understand what's occurring. Nothing makes sense. That's the theme of this podcast.
Yeah, and I just don't.
It's titled "Nothing Makes Sense."
Exactly, and then also it's just like for the first time in my fantasy football life, the Bears are good. I've never wanted a Bear on my team because I go, well, they're always going to fuck that up.
Yeah, no, you never draft a Bear. You never draft a Charger. You never draft a Bear.
At least a Charger might be good for some one game where he has points, but then they will definitely get hurt.
Yeah,
A Bear will just disappoint you for all year. And now they I don't know, they win. They run for 300 yards against the defending world Super Bowl champions. I don't know. I don't know anything.
Yeah, they stopped the tush push.
We got to have, yeah. What the fuck?
They stopped the tush push.
The first team to ever do it in history, basically. The more I talk about it, the worse I feel. Let me put it this way.
If the tush push isn't the gayest name for a play in the history of sports, I don't know what is.
I don't know how tush push and butt fumble are so close in words, but so different in meaning.
But butt fumble is a single play, and it's literally what happened. He ran into a butt and fumbled. The tush push happens repeatedly, which means they like it.
They like to get pushed in the tush.
Yeah, and it couldn't happen to a gayer fan base. I said it. Bring it on. Bring on the hate. I don't care. Philadelphia.
Yeah, I don't mind either. Hey, but just
real
quick,
you're from Philadelphia.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's pretty much it.
Or you've adopted that crazy nonsense because you like the It's Always Sunny. I like It's Always Sunny. It doesn't mean I want to be an Eagles fan.
No.
But that being said,
I have watched Notre Dame football, and I am somehow, some way enamored with this team. I like this team. I'm a fan of this team. It doesn't make any sense. How much Cowboys football have you been watching?
Probably more than I thought I was going to.
Are the Cowboys good? Because I thought they'd be good at the beginning of the year, and they lost some games when the Eagles lost games they should have won. Unfortunately, one against the Bears. So maybe not. Maybe they weren't supposed to win that game. But the Cowboys are an interesting team right now. George Pickens has more receiving yards than the entire Pittsburgh Steelers team. And CeeDee Lamb is dropping balls.
And the defense on Dallas is starting to wrap its head around who they are. At least they're playing to their strengths.
Figure out how to cover a player.
Yeah.
What happens if the defense continues to cover people and CeeDee Lamb figures out how to catch a ball again? Can the Cowboys sneak in and do some damage? It's going to be hard.
It's going to be hard to do it if you don't win the division.
I know, but it's there.
Because there's so many other teams that have stacking wins.
I know.
Like, look at, you have the Niners, Seattle, like that now, and the Rams. All of them are all stockpiled out there.
Yep.
You know, and then unfortunately, like, if the Bears win their division, then you have, you have Green Bay and Detroit, who are still going to have a bunch of wins too.
I know.
There's just a lot of wins.
But if they keep putting up points and winning games, I mean, it's there for them. They have to do it themselves and hope the chips fall in their favor.
Well, listen, if the Eagles look like they look, you can catch the Eagles if they keep looking like they look.
Well, that's the saddest part. The Cowboys literally let two slip away that they should have won and the Eagles lost that same week, and they didn't capitalize. Sign of a bad team. I get it. I'll call my teams out whenever they deserve to be called out. I'm just saying, let's just say in my perfect world, the Cowboys sneak in as a wild card team. I don't want
Oh,
to
no
play.
one wants to play them. They're a matchup nightmare.
Yeah, they have two receivers, a tight end, and a running game,
And a
a
quarterback
defense
who
that's
can win
starting to
games.
figure it out, and a quarterback who's good. You can hate on Dak all you want. Dak's a good quarterback. Shut up. Just shut up.
I'll tell you right now, and I've said this before. I understand that he's had some issues in the playoffs, and he has. And there's been times where he has not come through in the clutch, but so have a million other people.
So
I
is Josh
think
Allen. So is Josh Allen.
80% of the NFL would take Dak right now. You know, there's certain teams that maybe wouldn't. Hey, let me ask you this. Right now, Minnesota would put together a trade package for Dak Prescott that would blow your doors off.
Yep.
You know what I
They
mean?
would.
Like they would do anything for Dak.
Yep.
But there's very few teams. Yeah, Josh Allen. You know, the Bills wouldn't want. The Bills would keep Josh Allen. You know, the Steelers. God, what do you think the Steelers would give up to have Dak?
Yeah, for sure. And I just
Oh
want to
my
mention
gosh.
that Dak catches all this flack. Josh Allen has just as many Super Bowls as Dak.
True.
He's lost in plenty of AFC Championship games, but yet everybody loves Josh Allen. I do
But
too.
the thing is,
I do too.
and the thing is, it's funny because like at some point you have to compare winning in the playoffs to winning in the playoffs, which is like, all right, well, Dak hasn't won much in the playoffs, but Josh Allen keeps losing in the AFC title game. He's still losing in the playoffs.
Still
You know,
losing
at
in the
some
playoffs.
point, it all has to come into perspective.
Yeah,
You can't just be like, oh, well, he goes one more round than he does. Well,
losing in the playoffs is kissing your sister, no matter which round it is.
so, but yeah, I mean, I've always said like I don't have any real negative issues with Dak. I was a little confused about letting Micah go, but now it seems like it was the right call.
Working out.
Especially because they, you know, and I've often said this, and you draft offensive linemen and you sign defensive linemen. You know, that's why you draft offensive linemen and you go out and you get free agent dogs to play on the defensive line. You know, and I don't know that you need to pay $150 million for a defensive lineman, even or a DN.
And they offered him more than that.
Yeah,
and he walked away. Okay, you don't want our money. You don't want to be here. Leave. They got a boatload back. They draft.
Bedsy just netted a goal. Filthy. They're up 4-3.
I'm not on it.
They're up 4-3. Bedsy just put in an absolute filthy goal. What he just did to this poor goalie is going to be on SportsCenter all night.
Well, let's jump over.
I hope they replay it for you because his goal was filthy.
Us poor folk only have one TV. Oh, I got it. I got it in replay right now. Thank you for delay. Oh, yeah.
Right in front of the net, just making the goalie look silly.
Okay.
Love it.
So let's shift gears real quick. How much time do we have left?
All right. 15 more minutes. 17 more minutes.
I love it. That's all we need. So I stayed up way too late the other night and watched the Sharks game.
Oh.
And I'm just gonna say right now, I don't know if it's the '90s kid in me who was around when the Ducks came into the league and the Sharks came into the league and the Lightning came into the league. I am more for seeing Sharks, Ducks, and Lightning have good teams than I am original six teams. And I started watching hockey before with original six teams. There is something about those three teams that makes me happy when they're a competitive team. And watching the Sharks, I was like, "Oh, cool! They're back. Like they're on the brink."
It's the logo and the jersey.
For sure,
it's the way they they just.
But is that nostalgic? Is that just nostalgia?
Yeah, because the way people in their 70s feel about the original six and how they take them back to a time that makes them real happy. that color of the Sharks or the Ducks or like those teams that snuck in at that point, that's like it's like a time machine. It takes you back to a
Yeah,
childhood time when you were
that's what I
like
that's what I put it on.
everybody had those starter jackets, like everyone,
Oh yeah,
we had those. And like I to this day, those unis, those sweaters for the
dude.
Sharks are one of my favorites of all time.
And guess what? This year's just got better. Their jerseys
Well,
are sick
they're disgusting and they're good. That's the
and
thing
they're
is the
good.
Sharks are good.
So here's
And the
my
thing is I
go ahead.
constantly think about how the Hawks were one number away from getting Bedard and Celebrini in back-to-back years.
Okay,
You
so here,
imagine Bedard and Celebrini
no.
on
So
the same team?
here's my first question. I have two hockey questions for you. One is when it's all said and done, and you look back, which player would you rather have on the Hawks? Celebrini,
Bedard.
Bedard. You think
Bedard.
so? You're 100% confident.
This is the only thing.
Because
This I will.
I just watched Celebrini and I questioned things. I was like, dude, he's so good. He's so good. I love Bedard.
Here's the.
I'm in agreement with you. I'm taking Bedard, but watching Celebrini play makes me question. He's so
I
good.
hear. They're both going to be generational talents. There's not any question about it. Here's the only difference between Bedard and Celebrini. If like Celebrini likes to do interviews, and not this isn't a negative thing. He's gonna be phenomenal, but he's more personable. He's more doing more interviews. He's gonna get more sponsors. He's gonna get more commercials because he's comfortable doing that. Bedard is a hockey nerd. All he wants to do is play hockey, watch hockey, be around hockey, never drink, never eat fast food, and be the
Never
greatest
drink.
player that ever lived.
Never drink. I just saw a pretty incredible video
That's not what you talking about. That he blacked out.
of him getting a little drinky and then
I
going
don't
up
think
and putting a
that's real.
game on. So, hey, I don't care.
No.
Drink. Have a good time. You're young, dumb in the city of
He's
Chicago.
he's too. He's a nerd. He's more McDavid and Taves, and Celebrini's more Kane and like I don't know who else you would put on that category, but he's very Kane like.
Ovechkin,
Kane
let's
or
just say. Oh, an
no,
Ovechkin.
I mean
He's out there.
Ovechkin. The
I
only
think
person I ever
personality wise, like
maybe
he's out there. He's talking to people. He's doing MTV fucking reality TV shows and documentaries. Yeah, he's more out there.
yeah, but yeah, I guess to keep it simple for me, Bedard is Taves, Celebrini's Kane.
I could see that.
Not exactly game esque, but personality wise,
Personality. Because I was gonna say,
they're both. Now,
so
Macklin
so with
Celebrini
that,
is probably my second favorite player in the league right now.
I don't know how it can't be. He's so exciting. He's so exciting.
He's so much fun. And you know who also doesn't get a lot of conversation about him is him and Will Smith together at the same exact time. They're so much fun to watch play together because you can see they know exactly where each other are.
Hmm.
If you have not found a way to watch San Jose Shark games, you're
Yeah.
nuts.
Well,
They're
you
so
want to know
good.
why? It's because they're on at like 1 a.m.
Yeah.
It sucks being in
Yeah.
Florida trying to catch that game. You have to just
Oh
be up
God.
late, not being able to sleep, and you're like, oh, there's a Sharks game on. I'm going to watch this. So here's my second hockey question for you, hockey guru.
Not far from it.
Who wins a cup first? The Blackhawks or the Ducks? I had that. It popped up on my Facebook feed today because my Blackhawks Nation, whatever thing, put it up there because of the game today. Who wins a cup first?
I really, truly hope that I'm right when I say it's the Hawks. And here's why.
Okay, that's what I want. I want the justification.
The Ducks are so good right now. They are a very Quenneville coached team with nothing but young players and old players. There's no middle. They really don't have middle-aged guys. They got old grizzled vets and a bunch of young guys. But for the most part, a large 97% of the talent that's going to be on the Ducks is there already. And I get that they will all get better. Whereas the Blackhawks, everyone was wondering why they didn't sell off. Why didn't you trade for this? Why didn't you trade for that? And then you see Nazar come in. And then you
Yep.
see Oliver Moore come in. And then you see Levshinov. And now you're going to see next year, you're going to see Frondell. And then this year, you're going to see Nick Lardis come up. Like, there are 3 or 4 generational permanent fixtures on this team that aren't even on the team yet.
How about a high school quarterback who just won a state championship, Mason
I really
West?
hope he sticks around too. I don't know
Uh,
enough about his hockey career to tell you
dude,
who he's like,
he's
but
a
if you go
huge
look right,
he's a huge dude with soft hands. That's it.
and
He's a
he's a
huge dude
winner,
with soft hands.
and
Yeah.
he's a winner and an athlete, and that means everything. I don't care what anyone says. But if you haven't watched a Blackhawks game recently, sit down and watch a game and realize that you have Ryan Green. Oliver Moore is up there now. Oliver Moore is arguably the fastest or one of the fastest skaters in all of the NHL, and he's on his like 12th game in the NHL. He will only get better. Look at the numbers down at Rockford. Nick Lardis is destroying people down there. And then I know that Frundell is playing over in his homeland, and he'll play for them during the Olympics. But he's also very young. There's so much to come. There's so much talent to come. And then once it all gets here, they're going to make a major acquisition to fill the last spot. They'll make that Marian Hossa signing at some point.
I agree with you. Here's my I love the way you talked about the Ducks because they are old men and young boys currently,
Yep.
right? No middle ground. Well, we know being Chicago fans that Quenneville does not like the young guys,
No, he has no choice
right?
though right now.
He's got no choice, which leads me. I know Joe Quenneville. Like the dude's a legit coach. He's a hockey coach. I could see them winning sooner than later because his hand is forced. If he had a group of middle-aged guys on that team, those young kids aren't getting ice time. The
True.
fact
And
that
yeah, no, you're right.
he's forced to have them on the ice. He doesn't have a choice. Then his coaching is going to affect them. That
They're
would
going to
be
get
my
better
only
faster.
argument. That'd be my only argument for the Ducks over the Hawks. But everything you just said about the Hawks, I'm in agreement. I think the Hawks win first because they have a longer game. They have a longer game bringing guys up.
Here,
If that makes sense.
here's the only caveat that can change everything. I don't think Connor McDavid stays an Edmonton Oiler for much longer.
You don't think so?
No, I think he signed a short-term extension on a discount. He took a huge discount for a 2-year, I believe it was a 2-year extension for $12 million a year, which is way less than he's worth. And he's like, let's figure
Agreed.
this out. And they are not figuring it out. Your blue line is trash. You don't have goalies. He's not going to waste his career there. He's giving them this little window to figure it out. And if Edmonton doesn't figure it out, he's going to bail. And if
So what
you
I'm
have a
hearing,
team, huh?
so what I'm hearing is that when the Hawks get all these young players up and they're on the brink, will be just about the time that contract expires.
Yes, but I don't think the Blackhawks are going to be able to afford it.
No, I don't think so either. It was a joke.
But the funny thing is because there's no real, I mean, Guthier and then Leo Carlson in Anaheim are great, but right around the time that McDavid's leaving, Anaheim could afford him. Anaheim might be able to.
Yeah.
I don't know. They did sign Mason McTavish too. I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to say I'm a cap expert because I'm definitely not. But I tell you this: Connor McDavid took a lower contract because he wanted his team to prove they could go out and get him what he needs because he desperately wants to win. He will only go where he can win.
I think, yeah, his next contract will be with a winner.
And the thing
His
is
next contract will be with a team who has things in place.
here's a great one. Let me ask you this one, just to be an asshole. Doesn't work. He's got 2 years left at 12 million plus. I think this year, so I think it's 3 years altogether, all in, because his extension hasn't kicked in yet. So let's say it looks like dog shit this year, and he's like, listen, I'm not extending with you anymore. I'm going to leave Edmonton. So if you want to try and get something for me on this cheap deal, you can trade me now. Does he start calling? Do they start calling places like Florida and trade away all their young talent so he can go down there and make more with no state tax? Or Texas? What about Dallas? Dallas
Yeah,
has
maybe Dallas. I don't see Florida. Just seeing the way Florida's run, I don't think Florida makes that deal.
I think Connor McDavid could play any version of hockey, but Dallas is
No.
another one.
You're misunderstanding what I'm saying. I don't think Florida mortgages its future for one player.
But that is your future still, because he's 28. He's not
I
even
get
30.
that. I know, but we've talked about Florida so many times. That's a system team. They get players.
But the thing is they're
that
also
buy
all their
in.
players. All their players are locked. The rest of their main players are locked into 2030 already. Like they're locked in for the next 4 or 5 years. All their guys.
Yeah.
So maybe not. I'm just saying. I'm saying because I would love
I
to
don't
see
know. Yeah, I don't know that Florida makes that move.
Dallas,
I don't know that he makes the move to Florida
Detroit.
out of ego. You know what I'm saying? Like, not that he's got a huge ego, but just going, man, I'm not going to the team that beat me.
Yeah, that might be.
I'm
I
not
can see that.
going to that team. I'm not joining the guys who knock me out. I want to join a team that's going to knock them out.
Dallas, take them, get them where they've never been, get
Oh
them
God,
back up over the
him on
hump.
Dallas would be him on Dallas would be sick. That'd be
Detroit.
a dangerous
What
team.
about Detroit with him and DeBrincat? And
Yeah,
that'd be something.
You know what? He looks like a Red Wing.
I could see that.
I could see him in a Red Wing sweater.
Man, if they could ever find a way to put him on a team with Bedard, though, holy cow! I don't even know what I would. I would just be so happy. It's never going to happen. But
I
and
don't
the
think
thing
it'll
is
ever happen.
I love Connor McDavid.
But
I do.
here's
I
the
think he's
thing.
a number.
Here's the thing. We both just said that'll never happen. What has this podcast been about?
It's the
We
upside
don't know
down.
shit about shit because everything is wrong. So you heard it here first. Connor McDavid's coming to the Blackhawks.
Yeah. So let me throw you something just to prove how wrong I am, because maybe I'm wrong, but I've said this a lot, so I want to say it on video so that if I am right, I can point to it, or when I'm wrong, I can point it out and be like, I don't know what I'm talking about. The Florida Panthers are lingering right now. They're lingering around. They're not good, but they're not bad. They are lingering around, and in December they get Kachuk back, and then Sasha Barkov is already working out with no brace. If you're telling me, because they didn't put him on season-ending IR, they can bring him back. If you tell me he can come back and play in the playoffs, or he can even come back for a couple of weeks at the end of the season, and they sneak in, no one on the planet wants to play that team with a half a season of Kachuk and a healthy Sasha Barkov.
100%. 100%. All Florida has to do is just stick around. Just stick around. Be relevant. You don't got to be a 1 seed, a 2 seed. Just stick around. Find your way in. Get your guys back and wreak havoc. Because that's what we know they do. They come in and they wreak havoc.
And you know what the thing is they have they have that Brady Patriot smell where even though they don't have all of the weapons, or maybe they shouldn't be so intimidating, as soon as they come out there, everyone's thinking they're going to do it. They're going to do it again. They're going to get us because they always get us. They always get
Yeah, they
everybody,
always get it.
and they
Yeah.
have that mystique behind them. And I think if they sneak in, they're going to be a problem. And again, when I was at your house, uh, when they were winning the cup, like even not before they won it, I threw my money on them again to win it again this year. I threw my 100 on it, big odds, because I'm like, even if they don't, I still want to put the money on them. They're not out of it yet. It's way
Nope.
early. That being said,
I listen, man. I'm not counting that team out. There's no
no.
way I'm counting that team out. We've
That
talked about
being
that team and watched so much of that team. No, I'm not counting them out. Absolutely not. Those are scrappers, dude.
and that being said, though, and I don't know if you watched the game the other night. Watching the Colorado Avalanche is so fun. So
Dude,
fun.
that
It's
might
so
be
fun.
the most fun team to watch. That's the best team to watch right there.
It's
If you're just
the
talking about pure skill and talent and everything, that team's awesome.
if you can watch Nathan McKinnon just make his way through the neutral zone all day long, it'd be the happiest experience of your life. He's
Yeah.
so fast. He's so good. Uh, they're really well rounded. Kale McCarr is the most phenomenal offensive and defensive, just 200-foot defenseman in the NHL. He's a freak. It's so fun.
Yeah. And McKinnon is effortless.
It's gorgeous. It's like ice
Yeah,
dancing.
it's effortless. He just
It's
moves where he wants to move when he wants to do it. It doesn't matter which direction he's skating, which direction he wants to go. It just happens. He's phenomenal.
it, and I know that McDavid's like that too at times. Like I know that he is, but for some reason, and I saw this great interview with McDavid the other day where he called himself. He's like, I'm more choppy. He's like, he's like, my game's more choppy. And I go, I don't know if he's right. Obviously, he would know his game better than me, but that almost might be why it looks so pretty because it's so jumpy and it's so the change of direction is so aggressive.
I think that's a little humble. I think he's being humble because he's
But the
not
thing is
choppy.
I don't. Yeah, I
It's
think
a
choppy's the wrong word.
Yeah, he jumps around, but it's smooth.
It is. It's very to make it for people who don't love or watch as much hockey. It's the dance that Barry Sanders used to do when he ran the football. The juke and the
That's a
start and
that's a
stop.
great that's a great example.
The
Absolutely.
quick
Like
twitch.
jump back a yard to get 20.
Yeah. And the left to
Yeah,
right and the
that's a great
lateral
example.
movement and how
Yeah,
effortless and smooth and quick it was. That's what I see when McKinnon does it because he'll be going right and then all of a sudden he's 3 feet, 4 feet, 8 feet to the left. And you're like, how did that happen? He's on skates and he brought the
yeah,
puck with him and you don't know how it got there. It's awesome.
yep.
I love watching that team play. But the thing is, there's times where Bedard has flashes of that too. There's things he does with the
Oh
puck that's
no,
just beautiful.
no. Bedard's a special talent. Like we talked to Boston Mike, and
Yeah.
he watched him live, and
Speaking of speaking of
yeah,
Bedard and the Ducks and everything, we're about to beat the Ducks 5-3. Coming
yep.
back
Just
from
I'm
three
watching
down
it
to win 5-3.
coming down from
That's a
2-0 in less than a minute into the game.
oh here goes watch till the end of the game. I don't want to tell you. Watch to the end of the game. Per the whole season, Bedsy's right in the middle of it again. Watch. I don't know how far you are behind.
Face off just happened.
Oh, how many seconds?
35.
Oh yeah, you're way behind. Watch to the end. But the one thing I will say also, Bedard got a little more size on him, and he is not taking any shit from anyone this year. He will be
No, he's
smack
not.
dab in the middle.
Yeah,
He. This is him again. Watch till the end. It's him and McTavish. He will not be fucked with. I love everything about what he's doing right now. I
I
love
do
what
too.
Bedsy's doing. So if you
I
haven't gotten an
actually watched
opportunity,
I watched him the other night get into it on the boards, and I'm not comparing in any way, shape, or form. There he is. There we go. There we go.
Yeah, the little dust up at the end.
Yeah.
Connor Murphy comes running in right away. He's not letting anybody fuck with Bedsy.
Yeah. So
I love
I
Connor
am
Murphy
not
too. Actually,
I'm not comparing him in any way, shape, or form to my favorite of all time, JR. But
oh
I would
wow,
love to hear JR just do a long form commentary on Bedard, especially this year, because he's like you said, he's taking no shit this year. He is
well,
like fuck off. Like I am Connor fucking Bedard.
yeah, and the thing is
I
it's
would
great
love to hear
because like
JR take on that.
it would be epic because he would obviously be coming for such a place of reference. But the other part about
Yeah,
it is that Bedard leaves. You can tell Bedard's going to leave every year and come back better at something else. Whatever he didn't think he
yeah.
was good enough at last year, he'll take everything he was good at that year, and then he'll take the one thing he doesn't feel good enough about, and he'll get better at that. Perfect example: his faceoffs this year are way better. He's so high up. He's so much higher than he was last year. And it's just every year you can tell he's going to make something better in his game.
Hmm.
Also, as you're watching the stars get announced, welcome back Tyler Bertuzzi. I don't know where you were last year or
Hmm.
what was going on, but whatever it was, keep it away because you are now a huge part of this
Yeah,
team. He's killing it.
I agree.
Killing it.
And you know, and again, not to make reference to another player or make a comparison, but the last superstar offensively was in Chicago was Patrick Kane. The one thing Patrick Kane never really did was bulk up. He just kind of stayed his size, played his game, and was an absolute and the Hall of Famer. I mean, one of the greatest Blackhawks of all time, the
Greatest
greatest North
American
American
player of all.
sport.
Yeah.
Yeah, greatest American
Oh,
player of all time. No disrespect, Jr., but Kaner's got you.
I think JR would admit to that
But
now.
I think he would too. I think he happily would. I don't think there'd be any ego involved. He'd be like, yes, Kane's better. But to see Bedard come back bigger and stronger and heavier and still have the same touch and finesse, that's something Kane never did. Kane never got
His
bigger. Like not outside of old man getting bigger. Like we all get bigger as we get older. It just happens. Some of us worse than others. But Kane never did that. Kane never put on size.
no, he just kept his game as his game.
Yes,
Where
and Bedard's
Bedard's
like, listen,
evolves.
my game is here, but my game's evolving. My game's getting better.
Yeah.
I'm getting bigger. I'm getting stronger. Don't fuck with me. And I love
Yeah,
it.
he's and I'm gonna tell you
I
right
love
now,
it.
I go from about 6 to midnight every time I see him with that A on his jersey.
I totally agree. Oh,
Yeah, I
on the
can't wait
black
till it's a
jersey?
C. Yeah, oh,
On the
especially the
black
black
jersey?
jersey.
Dude,
Yeah,
did you see when they unveiled the black jerseys who was there?
yeah.
Chelly and my man
Kelly,
Daze. And
I
Eric
love it.
Daze.
Oh, I saw him. Yeah.
I mean, when I see the black jersey, I think of two players, Eric Daze and Tony Monte. Like
Oh,
those are
yeah.
my
He was there
black
too.
jersey
He
guys.
was at one of them too.
Oh, was
Tony
he?
Amani was there too. So,
I missed that
all
one.
right. Well, to our faithful, I do want to take a moment to apologize for my delays. Not going to give you all the details. Life's been a little interesting. We're working on it. I feel like I've abandoned you slightly. I've taken you for granted. Uh, if you'll have me back, I won't let it happen again. We'll be making sure we're back in the mix. We got a lot of really big stuff coming up. We have some stuff coming up by you. We're starting to work some things down there. Hopefully, we might be able to be delving into the soccer world or football, as it is
Yeah, I just hit a
termed.
brick wall
We're
on that one. So we got to we
well,
got to power through that brick wall. We got to Kool-Aid
yeah.
that
Don't
brick
worry.
wall.
We have the ability to do that nowadays. But lots of good things coming in the future, I think,
Yeah,
and
and
I'm
for
excited.
all the people out there missing us, I am on Donnie's ass. Like we are doing this. Yeah, I will be all over him. We're not going away. Love us or hate
Yeah, we'll be
us. I
back.
don't care if you hate
We are
watch
back.
us. That's fine.
We are back. Like the black jerseys, we're back.
We're not that good.
No, we're not. But like them, we're back. Way less
Okay,
good though.
okay, way less good.
Yeah, way less good. So, all right. Well, I am gonna go ahead and kill this one. We may or may not be knocking out another one. We got a Bears expert coming in apparently. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
we don't. Well, we'll find out here in a moment. But either
Yeah,
way,
yeah, I think we knocked that one out.
if you have not already, as I've always said, please check out our social media. On social media, we're on Facebook and we're on Instagram and we are on TikTok under effing terrible sports. And also, if you do have the time, we all have a little nephew, a little cousin, a little sister operation running out of 219 Hockey, Northwest Indiana Hockey. So find that on Instagram and Facebook under 219 Hockey. And stay tuned to that too. We have a lot of stuff going on with that for your local Northwest Indiana hockey programs. Thank you for staying on my ass, Florida Steve. And I will talk to you soon.
All right, Andre Caldwell, we're coming for you.
Get out here, Andre. Hit us up. Later.
We're getting you. Come on.
Come on.